So this is my pick for the week that I'm bringing to Cousin Jeffro and Pops. A lot of times I have chosen lesser known artists on this channel. And I do that, what I was just telling Jeffro here, I do that to promote them and at the same time tell them in my way that I listen to them.
But you appreciate them.
That I keep doing what you're doing.
Well, and I also think, like, we always talk, I mean, every video that I've done with you guys so far, how many of them are, like, me presenting something to you guys or your dad trying to get your take on a song that he likes?
Right.
So this is kind of like a good chance
And
for you to
that's
give us something.
And we got, like, 3 different generations. Like, I'm basically 50. You're 38.
I'll be 38 in December, yeah.
And then...
I'll be 21 in November.
So we've got 3 generations.
Yeah, so is that... Am I X?
Yeah, you're Gen X.
So XYZ?
Millennial.
Yep.
Oh, he's a millennial. Jefferson.
I'm a Z, right?
Yep. So Gen X, millennial. I think millennials are Gen Y.
It probably is, but they chose millennials in namesake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got 3 different generations, though, is basically the point.
Right.
Take, our take on whatever, so.
So they're always going to be a little different, and our perspectives are going to be different. So.
Yeah.
And exactly. So, Adam Jensen, he's one of those guys that, to my knowledge, has been on YouTube. That's how he started, to my knowledge. But reading this, it makes me wonder. This song came out in 2016. It says here he has opened up for Kid Rock, Train, Tim Reynolds. And
it's cool he did Train and Tim Reynolds.
Yeah.
Kid Rock, I don't give a crap about. But
I don't know who Tim Reynolds is, but the other ones, yes.
I've heard of Tim Reynolds.
I don't know Tim Reynolds. I know Train, and I've heard of Kid Rock. Couldn't tell you a song by him. He played his first gig at 15 years old, so that's pretty up there. Top 3 songs: Street Fight, The Hunter, and Numb. Street Fight and Hunter are both bangers. But I brought this one because I think you guys will like this one best out of the ones he has.
All right, let's get it.
So, are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Broken cigarettes and bullet holes. One more to the chest and I'm alone. Nothing gets me any higher, and nothing ever will.
That was making me mad.
Try to stay sober, try to stay clean. When it's over, like a bad dream. Mama doesn't call, sister never writes. But you never laugh till I know to say goodbye. Until they pull me out the mystic.
you boys think? Why don't you haven't started, I don't think.
No.
How about you start?
Okay. So I will say right off the bat, that beat is catchy. It definitely, the way it started, I like the way it kind of like, it had a vibe to it. Like the beat had a vibe to it, so I like that. Some of the lyrics, especially that bridge, I really like that bridge. Like, you know, trying to stay sober, trying to stay clean. The whole thing about, you know, calling his mom and his sister to say goodbye, they would laugh at him. There were some lyrics in there that were really decent. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what he's saying when he says "pull me out the mystic."
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the one part. Do you under?
My take on what he's saying is like either out of the high because he tried to stay sober,
Oh, okay.
pull him out of the high, or maybe from the bleed out that he's saying goodbye of.
Okay.
Is how I interpret it. I couldn't.
Because
tell you
that's
what
the
it
only
means.
part for me that I was like, man, lyrically, I actually do like the song, but that part just didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
To me.
that's my intake.
Yeah.
I don't truly know.
So for me, it's a solid song. You know, I definitely, like I said, obviously the number two, the two things about any song is like, number one, the lyrics, number two, if it catches me with the beat and like the melody. So for me, this is a solid 7, you know, not one that like I'm going to play every day, but if it comes on, I definitely vibe with it. I mean, I think it's a solid song, you know. I think that if he had made it clear what he was talking about, Pull Me Out the Mystic, it could even go to an 8. But I still think it's a solid 7, and anything above a 5 is a good song. So,
All right, Pops, what you got?
For me, like if I would have heard this song, I would have instantly known Young Lion would like it. I can just tell this would be like one of his type of songs.
I do have one of those tastes.
So I would know this would definitely fit something in his genre that he
it
would
kind of
listen
had
to.
like an Imagine Dragons. I don't know if you ever listened to
Yeah,
that.
I know who they are. Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah.
And as with most of Young Lion's songs, I'm not super big on them. This, like, you know, like I always say, I'll always be a word man over a bird man. So I like the lyrics. I'll always pay attention to whatever lyrics, whatever the guy's trying to say. Obviously, he's got like an addiction problem, and he's battling it. So I definitely like the message. And his sister and his mom was obviously giving up on him, and he's battling. I definitely like his overall message and the lyrics of the song, which will make me give it a little bit of a higher rating than way maybe I would have just from listening to the actual song. As far as just the overall, you know, the melody, musicianship, just whatever the song. I mean, it's like I can take it or leave it. It's not like I didn't suck, but it's not like nothing like super awesome to me. So
You're more of a guitar guy, though.
yeah,
You
Well,
like instruments themselves. Like you always
That's
vibe more
super
with
true.
like either like even when we talk about like songs with beats, like it's more of an authentic beat. This sounds like something Imagine Dragons came up with.
yeah,
For you, like I see you with a guitar, a piano, like
probably so.
even a
probably
unique
so.
beat probably would hit you better.
Yeah.
So
But I'm not totally hating on it though. I would, if I had to give it a score though, it would be just above average at 6.
It's better than I thought I was gonna give it. I'm gonna be real. I thought I was gonna give it like a 4 or 5. So
I think his voice too for
Pretty
me
good.
is a little, I don't know. There's something about his voice that kind of I wasn't a huge fan of.
For me, I had to give it slightly above average. I did like the lyrics. I like his words in it.
Okay. So,
and that's why I chose it because of the lyrics for you guys.
yeah, it's good.
He has the other song, Street Fight, and he has another song called Drugs. That's pretty good. I don't know. I can't remember the other
Which
one.
kind of
off the top
fits
of my
into what you were saying.
But-
Like clearly he's writing about a certain.
Yeah.
head. Street Fight's pretty good. It's literally just about street fighting. So, I mean, I don't really got much else to say than that.
What's your song?
Because I started off by saying pretty much everyone.
Well, what do you give it though as far as?
I give it probably 7.5. I do like this song, but I would prefer to listen to a more like jam out song. This one's kind of more one of those like put it on the background and probably eat some pizza or something. One of those.
Yeah.
To me is how I see it.
Like a chill vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see this like just like.
I thought you were going to say some edibles. I'm like
Some edibles?
I don't know if you want some edibles. Listen to this song that doesn't really match.
I knew.
well, no.
I knew
it
you
would
were
for
going there
drugs.
as soon as you said it.
His song Drugs is literally about just dropping acid and stuff. It's awesome.
Well, and I think it's like I said, it's a solid song. It's nothing that we're gonna be like, oh my god, let's go listen to that Mystic song right now. Like, it's a solid song. It's definitely one I wouldn't change if it was playing, but I'm not gonna personally go be like, I gotta check out the Mystic. But I would be interested to at least hear a couple more songs by him, like, because he is lyrically, he's pretty good. So I think that would definitely help, and maybe, even some of the bands I like, there's always a couple songs where I'm like, skip.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Or so
Everybody's got a battle.